Hey girl, welcome back to the Her Best Self podcast. I'm about to tell you something that might sting a little bit, but I know you need to hear it today. Nobody cares about your body. I know that might feel harsh, but stick with me because that's the truth and it's going to set you free like nothing else. You see, we spend so much energy terrified of what people will think if we gain weight, if we eat normally, or if we stop restricting our food. We're so scared of judgment. But here's the raw truth. People are way too busy, friend, thinking about their own bodies and worrying about their own bodies than to spend time judging yours. And that's just one of today's 9 truths. No one is going to tell you in recovery, but I absolutely will. Because I'm sick and tired of women just like you settling for good enough when freedom is absolutely possible. So buckle up, sis. We're diving in deep today. Hey girl, welcome to the Her Best Self podcast. I'm Lindsay Nickel, former competitive figure skater and perfectionist, turned God-led imperfect boy mom and digital CEO. If you find yourself constantly thinking about food and wondering if you'll wake up one day free from the obsessive thoughts and behaviors controlling your life, then I've created this podcast for you because I know exactly what it's like to be a downright hot mess trapped in the destructive cycle of disordered eating. I finally found freedom and you can too, girlfriend. So if you're ready to heal your relationship with food and body and break the chains of control and show up in your best health, then grab your favorite Tarjay journal and let's get to it so you can start living your best life as your best self. Hey girl, welcome back to the show. I am so absolutely insanely honored and appreciate you over and over to infinity and beyond that you choose to listen to the Her Best Self podcast. It matters to me more than I can possibly say. I was just looking through the statistics of the show and just how long we've been recording this show, and it just melts my heart to see so many positive ratings, 5-star reviews, and just good vibes that this podcast is helping you. And so if you're an avid listener to the show, will you do me a solid and go out to Apple iTunes and rate and review the show? Tell us what you think about it because I want this show to serve you. I want this show to help support you as you navigate life free from an eating disorder because I know that that is possible. Why? Well, because here I am. I'm living proof of that. So for today's show, I want to talk about 9 truths that are truly going to set you free. And these truths can be applied to both recovery and life. We're going to go through these 9 quick truths. If you don't have a pen or a journal, I highly recommend one, or pause me and come back. Make sure you write these down. These are golden nuggets that you can take with you today and every day moving forward to set a true foundation for your recovery. Truth number 1, your health is your wealth. Girl, I cannot underscore, bold, and italicize this enough. You can fake your health to the world for a while. You can show up at work. You can smile at dinner parties. You can post the perfect Instagram selfies. But malnourishment, friend, it catches up with you. Your bones will tell the story. Your hormones will tell the story. Your brain will tell the story. So you can lie to everyone else, but your body keeps the receipts. When you look back in 10, 20, 30 years, your health is what is going to matter most. Not the number on the scale or counting macros. Not whether you fit into those jeans, but your ability to think clearly, to have energy, to actually live your life with the people that you love. I've seen 40-year-old clients with the bone density of 80-year-olds because they spent their 20s restricting. Sis, this is not to scare you into recovery by any means, but I want to remind you and just give you this truth today that your health is your most valuable asset. So let's stop trading your future for an illusion and telling yourself that, oh, well, I'm really healthy because, I eat low carbs or I eat really healthy foods. Your health catches up with you. And if you're malnourished, your body is going to keep the score. Truth number 2, nobody cares about your body. And I started today's intro with this because it kind of is a jaw dropper. It's like, wow, Linz, way to get to the root of the episode in just one line. But friend, if they do care about your body, that says everything about them and it has nothing to say about you and nothing to do with you. This one is so hard to accept Because when you've been conditioned to believe that your body is constantly being evaluated by other people, and then I sit here and I tell you no one cares, it becomes a little bit of a sting. But here's the reality. Everyone is way too worried about their own insecurities to spend time analyzing yours. That lady at the grocery store, she's worried about her own body. Your coworker, she's stressed about her own appearance. That family member that's constantly on a diet, when they make little comments, it's because they are coming from a place of their own stuff and their own food issues are talking. The people who matter don't care what size you are. And the people who care what size you are, well, they're simply irrelevant. That is where we have to bucket those people into. Why are you giving them so much of your power and brain capacity? No more. Okay, now I'm going to give you a little bonus. This is like 2B, okay? So truth number 2B. 2 is nobody cares about your body. A second part of this that I wanted to make sure I touched on is that, sis, you're going to be judged. So who cares? Not everyone is going to like you. They're not supposed to. People are going to have their opinions either way, no matter what. So at least be judged for something meaningful versus your pant size. I want you to think about it like this. Would you rather be judged for playing small, for living life small, for being the woman who's always on a diet or can't attend events because you don't know if food's going to be there for you that you can have or that you're allowed to eat? Or would you rather be judged for being bold, for being strong, for showing up as you, for standing in the gap of others that might be struggling with this, for speaking your truth, or for living a life that actually matters? I don't know about you, but hands down, I would rather be judged for that. And people are going to have opinions regardless. So make sure you're living a life worth having opinions about. Okay, on to truth number 3. Consistency matters more than perfection. Sister, you can take action randomly. Have a good eating day here and there. I was just talking about this to a client earlier this week, but it's what you do consistently that leads to true and lasting freedom. Recovery isn't built on perfect days. It's built on showing up day after day, even when it sucks, and even when that voice is sitting in your mind screaming at you. Truth number 4, recovery takes months or years, not weeks or days. I know this isn't what you want to hear, but trying to rush recovery is like trying to rush building a business empire. You're not going to be able to shortcut the process and expect results that you actually want to have. So the woman who is trying to recover in 30 days, actually, I had somebody come to me not too long ago and go, Lindsay, I need like a fast track. I need you to coach me to be able to get through this. These are the ones still struggling 3 years later. That is not what I do in my practice. The women who understand this is an investment in their entire future, that is who I'm here for. These are the ladies that are the ones running companies, raising families, and living in their dreams while others are still counting calories because they tried a quick fix. Sis, if a quick fix was available, I promise I would share that with you. But recovery takes time. I want you to think about how much time it took to get you to this spot. You can't shortcut the process and expect lasting results, or you're going to end up right here in this mess. So when people come to me, they're like, I know what you do works, and I'm willing to make that investment in myself, and also that includes time. Truth number 5, your comfort zone and settling will destroy your dreams of freedom. Quasi-recovery, friend, is not boss babe energy. It's small energy. It is staying in the kiddie pool when you were meant to swim in the ocean. You know you're capable of so much more, but you're scared to go in all of the way. That is your eating disorder talking, and it is your eating disorder betting on you settling. It's counting on you. It's literally counting on you being too scared to claim your full potential and your full power. But you don't have to give in to that satisfaction. So this truth is super important. I want you to remember that the comfort zone is not where diamonds are made. It's going to destroy your dreams if you continue to settle versus living in your full potential and your very best self. Truth number 6. No one's coming to save you. Gosh, this is so hard. I had to learn this in such a hard way. Your parents aren't going to fix this for you. Your partner can't love the eating disorder away for you. And your therapist can't want recovery more than you do. This is your life, your journey, your recovery. And that might feel super overwhelming, but it's actually the most empowering truth of all truths. because it means that you have all the power to change everything. It is all in your power and control. And don't we love control? No one's coming to save you. The quicker that you can learn this, the better off you are. No one is coming to save you, girl. And in order to save yourself, you have to surrender to a future of unknown. Truth number 7, you cannot pray yourself or try to get yourself away from eating disorder behaviors. Faith is powerful. Prayer is essential. Ask me how I know. I prayed over and over for God to save me from me. But you must pray and act like the version of yourself that God created you to be. I see women all the time who are praying for recovery while still engaging in all of the exact same behaviors. Sis, God gave you a brain, a body, and free will for a reason. Use all of that. Partner with Him in your healing, but that requires that you actually do the work. Trying is just failing with intention, sis. I want you to stop trying and I want you to start doing, even when you're feeling like you don't want to do it. The best parts of recovery is when you can say, you know what? I don't want to do this today. I don't want to eat this meal. I don't want to skip my workout, but you do it anyways. Truth number 8, time never comes back. Every single day that you spend restricting is a day that you're not going to get back. Every opportunity that you miss because you're too obsessed with food to be present, every relationship that you have show up for because you're mentally calculating calories, that is time that you can't get back. And I'm not telling you this to make you feel guilty. I'm telling you this to wake you up because you have the power to make sure that starting today, you stop losing time to this disorder. Understand, your time is your most valuable currency, just like your health. So stop spending yours on something that will never pay dividends. And then here is the last, but certainly not least truth. Truth number 9. You cannot build an empire alone, and you certainly cannot recover from an eating disorder alone. And I know you think you can. I thought I could. I know that you've been trying. I tried for such a long time, but eating disorders thrive in isolation. They get stronger when you're trying to be a lone wolf. Every single woman that I know that has truly found tons of freedom from years of disordered thoughts and behaviors has had support, has had someone who won't let them quit on themselves when things get hard. The women who recover, sis, are the ones who stop trying to figure it all out and who invest in themselves and who get the support that they actually need to win. So are you here to win? That's the question. I've given you 9 raw truths today, but knowing the truth and acting on the truth, those are 2 different levels of energy. And if you're sitting there thinking, Lindsay, I know all this, but I'm still stuck. I'm still scared. I keep trying to do this and it's not working. I see you and I'm here. I help women stop wasting years of their life. I create personalized frameworks and roadmaps to freedom that help you and provide the accountability so that you can stop settling and you can get support because you don't have to do this alone. Here's what I know after years of coaching. The women who transform their lives are the ones who raise their hand. They're the ones that stop playing small. They're the ones that stop settling for good enough so that they can claim their full power. So friend, if you're ready to stop letting fear of judgment and what other people think about you keep you here, if you're tired of quasi-recovery or you just want someone in your corner who won't let you quit on yourself, I'm here. And so I wanted to invite you today and make sure that you knew that I actually have a couple of slots available for one-on-one support. If you're like, yes, where do I sign up? Where can I get more information on how we can partner together? I want you to head over to www.herbestself.co, fill out a client application there, and I will get back to you. Because sis, no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save you. Time never comes back. But today you can decide you're done wasting it. Your future self is waiting. So what's it going to be? I hope today's 9 truths have given you something to think about. But before we go, I'm going to give you a recap on the 9 truths that I shared with you today. Number 1, your health is your wealth. Number 2, nobody cares about your body. To be, you're going to be judged. So who cares? Truth 3, consistency matters more than perfection. Truth 4, recovery takes months or years, not weeks or days. Truth 5, your comfort zone and settling will destroy your dreams of freedom. Truth 6, no one is coming to save you. Truth 7, you can't pray yourself or try to get yourself away from eating disorder behaviors. Truth 8, time never comes back. And truth 9, you don't have to do this alone. Friend, I love you. I see you. I'm so here for you. And I can't wait to see you on the next episode of the podcast. Oh, friend, thank you so much for letting me share what was on my heart today. My hope for this podcast is to help more women find freedom from food and body. If this has empowered or blessed you, let me know. I'd be honored for your rating and review of my show, and I'd love to connect with you in my private Facebook community. You really can move from perfection to purpose. Let's break the chains together. I'll help navigate the way. Until next time, bye for now, girl.